If you are sitting there right now wondering why your bank account does not reflect the magnitude of your effort, then what I am about to say might be the most uncomfortable thing you have ever heard. Did you know that 95% of the population is trading their life for a paycheck, while only 1% actually understands how to manifest true prosperity? Most people live their entire lives in a mental prison that they have built themselves, brick by brick, through years of conditioning and fear. I want you to stop for a second and ask yourself a very serious question. Are you truly living, or are you just existing and waiting for the weekend to arrive? The truth is that success is not a secret, it is a system. It is a predictable result of certain laws that govern our universe. If you find yourself struggling, it is not because you are not smart enough, and it is not because you do not work hard enough. It is because you are operating with an outdated mental program, a paradigm that was installed in your mind before you even knew how to think for yourself. Think about the way you were raised. You were likely told to go to school, get a safe job, and save your money for a rainy day. But look around you. How is that working out for the average person? Most people are drowning in debt, stressed about their bills, and living in a state of constant anxiety. Research shows that nearly 70% of people feel significant stress about their finances on a daily basis. This is not just a lack of money, it is a lack of understanding. Your mind is like a garden, and if you do not consciously plant the seeds of wealth and abundance, the weeds of poverty and limitation will grow automatically. Most people are terrified of change because they are comfortable in their misery. They would rather complain about their boss or the economy than take the radical responsibility required to change their internal blueprint. Do you feel that knot in your stomach when you think about quitting your job or starting that business you have always dreamed of? That is your paradigm trying to keep you safe in the status quo. But safety is an illusion. The only real security comes from your ability to produce results by understanding the laws of the mind. You see, money is simply an energy, a medium of exchange for the value you provide to the world. If you want more money, you must become a person of greater value. It is as simple and as difficult as that. You do not get what you want, you get what you are. If you are vibrating at a frequency of lack, you will only attract more lack into your life, no matter how many hours you spend at the office. Think about a person who wins $1 million in the lottery. Within 3 to 5 years, most of them have lost it all and are back to where they started. Why is that? It is because their internal thermostat was still set to poverty. Their mind could not handle the wealth because their self-image did not match their bank account. You must change the image you hold of yourself before the world can change for you. I want to challenge you right now to think about your current financial situation. If you continue doing exactly what you are doing today for the next 5 years, where will you be? For most people, the answer is exactly where they are right now, only older and more tired. If you are finding value in this message, and you feel it resonating with your soul, please take a moment to click the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is not just for us, it is for the algorithm to know that this message of empowerment needs to reach more people who are tired of living in the shadows. Your support allows us to continue providing these insights to seekers all over the world who are ready to wake up. Now, let us dive deeper into why most people fail. They focus on the external world. They look at their bank statement, they look at the news, they look at their bills, and they let those external factors dictate how they feel. This is living from the outside in. To be successful, you must live from the inside out. You must create the mental equivalent of what you want in your mind before it can manifest in your physical reality. This is what the top 1% understands. They do not wait for the economy to get better. They create their own economy. They do not wait for permission to be wealthy. They decide to be wealthy. Most people have a deep-seated fear of success because they associate it with being greedy or losing their friends. They have been told that money is the root of all evil, but the truth is that the lack of money is the root of much suffering. Money is a tool that allows you to live more fully, to give more generously, and to expand your horizons. It allows you to buy back your time so you can spend it with the people you love. Imagine waking up on a Tuesday morning and realizing you do not have to be anywhere. You have $50,000 flowing into your bank account every single month, whether you get out of bed or not. How would that change your posture? How would that change the way you talk to your spouse or play with your children? Most people never even allow themselves to imagine this because they think it is impossible for them. But I am telling you, it is not only possible, it is your birthright. You are a creative being with infinite potential, and the only things limiting you are the walls you have built in your own mind. Science has shown that our brains have incredible neuroplasticity, meaning we can literally rewire our thinking patterns at any age. Yet most people stay stuck in the same mental loops for decades. They worry about the same things, complain about the same problems, and wonder why their life does not improve. It is like trying to drive a car with the emergency brake on. You are pushing the gas pedal of hard work, but your subconscious mind is holding you back because it is afraid of what lies beyond the familiar. You have to learn to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Growth and comfort do not coexist. If you want to reach a level of success you have never had before, you must be willing to do things you have never done before. You must be willing to look at your fears and walk right through them. Most people are so afraid of failure that they never even try. But failure is just feedback. It is just the universe telling you that you need to adjust your approach. The only real failure is giving up on your dreams. I want you to think about the last time you had a big idea. Did you act on it immediately? Or did you talk yourself out of it? Did you tell yourself you did not have enough money, or enough time, or enough experience? Those are all lies your paradigm tells you to keep you small. You will never have all the answers before you start. You have to start, and then the answers will reveal themselves as you move along the path. It is like driving at night. Your headlights only show you a few hundred feet ahead, but you can make the entire journey across the country that way. You just need to see the next step. Most of the people you see who are successful are not more talented than you. They simply made a decision. A real decision means cutting off any other possibility. They decided they were going to win, and they refused to look back. They stopped asking for permission and started taking action. This is the difference between being a victim of circumstance and being the master of your fate. Every single day, you are making a choice. You are either moving toward your goals or you are moving away from them. There is no standing still in this universe. Everything is either in a state of growth or a state of decay. If you are not consciously growing your mind and your wealth, you are naturally slipping into lack and limitation. The 99% of people are waiting for something outside of them to change. They are waiting for a new president, a new job, or a lucky break. But the 1% knows that the only thing that needs to change is the person they see in the mirror. When you change, everything around you changes. Your relationships improve, your health improves, and your financial situation begins to transform in ways you cannot even imagine right now. It starts with a shift in your perception. You have to stop seeing problems and start seeing opportunities. Every challenge you face contains the seed of an equal or greater benefit. But you will never see it if you are focused on the obstacle. You must focus on the goal. You must hold the vision of your success so clearly in your mind that it becomes more real to you than your current reality. This is what we call faith. Faith is the ability to see the invisible and believe the incredible, which allows you to achieve the impossible. Most people are living by sight, meaning they only believe what they can see with their physical eyes. But if you only believe what you see, you are limited to what has already been created. To create something new, you must use your higher mental faculties. You must use your imagination, your intuition, and your will. Your imagination is the preview of life's coming attractions. It is the most powerful tool you possess, yet most people use it to imagine everything that could go wrong. They use their imagination to create movies of failure, debt, and loneliness in their minds, and then they wonder why those things show up in their lives. I want you to start using your imagination to create movies of success. See yourself living in your dream home. See yourself traveling the world. See the balance in your bank account growing every single day. Feel the emotions of that success as if it is happening right now. The subconscious mind does not know the difference between an actual experience and one that is vividly imagined with emotion. When you impress these images upon your subconscious mind, it begins to move your body into action and attract the people and circumstances necessary to bring that vision to life. This is not magic, it is mental science. It is the way the world actually works. But they do not teach this in school because the system is designed to create employees, not masters of their own destiny. The system wants you to be obedient, to follow the rules, and to stay in your place. But you were not born to fit in. You were born to stand out. You were born to create and to thrive. The reason most people struggle with money is because they have a conflicted relationship with it. They want it, but they secretly judge people who have it. They think that having a lot of money makes you a bad person. But let me tell you, money will only make you more of what you already are. If you are a bad person, money will give you the power to be worse. But if you are a good person, money will give you the power to be a blessing to thousands of people. It is a magnifier. There is no dignity in poverty. There is no spiritual benefit to not being able to pay your bills or provide for your family. In fact, being broke is a very selfish way to live because you are so focused on your own survival that you have nothing left over to help anyone else. When you are wealthy, you can contribute to causes you believe in. You can build schools, you can support your community, and you can show others what is possible. Success is your duty and your responsibility. It is not something you should feel guilty about. It is something you should strive for with every fiber of your being. You have to break free from the collective consciousness that says life is hard and resources are scarce. The truth is, we live in a universe of infinite abundance. There is more than enough for everyone if we just learn how to tap into the source. Look at nature. It does not struggle to grow. A tree does not worry about whether it will have enough water or sunlight. It just grows because it is following the law of its being. You have the same power within you. You are part of the same creative force that moved the stars and the planets. When you align yourself with that force, success becomes inevitable. It is not a matter of if, but when. However, you must be willing to pay the price. The price is not just hard work. The price is the sacrifice of who you are for who you can become. You have to let go of your old habits, your old excuses, and your old friends who are holding you back. You cannot fly with eagles if you are hanging out with turkeys. You need to surround yourself with people who challenge you, who inspire you, and who refuse to let you settle for mediocrity. This journey is not for the faint of heart. It requires a level of discipline and persistence that most people simply are not willing to develop. They want the prize without the process. They want the harvest without planting the seeds. But the law of cause and effect is absolute. You will always reap what you sow. If you sow seeds of procrastination and doubt, you will reap a harvest of failure. If you sow seeds of discipline and belief, you will reap a harvest of success. I want to give you a specific challenge to help you start shifting your mindset today. For the next 30 days, I want you to write down your #1 goal on a card and carry it in your pocket. I want you to look at that card at least 10 times a day and read it to yourself as if it has already happened. For example, you could write, "I am so happy and grateful now that I am earning $100,000 per year through multiple streams of income." As you read those words, try to feel the gratitude in your heart. This simple exercise might seem silly to some, but it is a powerful way to begin reprogramming your subconscious mind. It forces you to stay focused on what you want instead of what you do not want. Most people spend their whole day thinking about their problems. This challenge will force you to spend your day thinking about your solution. You see, your thoughts are like a magnet. Whatever you think about most, you attract. If you are constantly thinking about your debt, you will attract more debt. If you are constantly thinking about wealth, you will attract wealth. It is a law as certain as gravity. You do not have to understand how gravity works to know that if you jump off a building, you will go down. Similarly, you do not have to understand exactly how the law of attraction works to see its effects in your life. You just have to work in harmony with it. The reason most people quit before they see results is because they expect immediate gratification. They try a new way of thinking for a week, and when they do not see $1 million in their bank account, they say, "This stuff does not work." But think about a farmer. When he plants a seed in the ground, he does not go out the next day and dig it up to see if it is growing. He knows there is a period of gestation. He knows that if he waters the soil and keeps the weeds away, the plant will eventually emerge. Your ideas and your goals are spiritual seeds. They have a gestation period. You must nourish them with faith and action, and you must trust the process. Do not let the current circumstances of your life discourage you. They are only the result of your past thinking. They have no power over your future unless you give it to them. You are the architect of your destiny. You are the master of your soul. You have the power to turn your life around starting this very second. It does not matter where you came from or what you have been through. The only thing that matters is where you are going. Stop looking in the rearview mirror of your life. There is a reason the windshield is so much larger than the rearview mirror. What is ahead of you is much more important than what is behind you. Your past is a school, not a prison. Take the lessons and move on. The 99% are stuck in the past, reliving their old mistakes and nursing their old wounds. But the 1% are focused on the future. They are excited about what is coming because they are the ones creating it. They do not wait for the right time because they know that the right time is now. There will never be a perfect moment to start. If you wait for all the lights to turn green before you leave your house, you will never get anywhere. You have to start moving, and the lights will turn green as you approach them. The path to success is paved with action. Thinking is important, but thinking without action is just daydreaming. You must be willing to take bold, decisive action, even when you are afraid. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is acting in spite of fear. Every successful person I have ever met was terrified at some point, but they did it anyway. They understood that on the other side of fear is freedom. If you are feeling stuck right now, it is likely because you are overthinking. You are trying to figure out the whole path before you take the first step. Just take the step that is right in front of you. That step will give you a new perspective and show you the next step after that. This is how you build momentum. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. Once you get moving, it becomes easier and easier to stay moving. But you have to get over that initial resistance. You have to break the inertia of your old life. Think about how much energy a rocket uses just to get off the launch pad. It uses more fuel in the first few minutes of flight than it does for the rest of its journey through space. Your life is the same way. The beginning of your transformation will require the most effort. It will require the most focus and the most discipline. But once you break free from the gravity of your old habits, you will begin to soar. You will find that opportunities start to appear out of nowhere. You will meet people who can help you. You will have ideas that you never would have had before.